Hello.
Hi!
I'm so happy to be here, honey.
I love you so much, and I love every single meditation session and experience I had with you because literally it was truly, um, it was amazing just to feel connected and how the energy just, again, you connect with your heart and you connect with your whole being and you connect with what you are meant to be and what meant to do. So tell us about you and tell us about what you're going to be doing with us.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, first of all, I'm so excited to participate in this awesome summer offer that you're bringing. So, Heartrise is a method and a movement. I teach this method in all kinds of different communities, from schools to companies to organizations. I was just sharing before I did a youth summit today with 13 to 24-year-olds. Essentially, the heart is our best compass, it's our best engine. And this method is super practical. So the beauty is this workshop, this series that we're going to be doing, is I'm going to really be teaching the method. But the beauty is it's a meditation practice, but it's so much more. It really teaches you how to, because I was one of those people. I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a creative, I've been in so many different industries as a designer, and been in marketing, and I worked in publishing, and I've traveled the world. I've done many things in my life, and I believe that we all have many passions and so much purpose. And when we're aligned with our heart, it's amazing how we can make the decisions that really support us. So I became very curious about the heart and really understanding the power of the human heart, the science of the human heart, and essentially it's become my life's work. So Heartrise was born out of that. I got into coaching after many different chapters of my life working in, I studied communications, then film, then I got into photography and design, and I had my own marketing agency and my own clothing line. And so I've had lots of different chapters of my life. And Heartrise was born when I moved to LA, which is where I'm based. I'm back for the summer now with all the COVID craziness. So I'm à la campagne, I'm dans les Laurentides, and I'm bilingue. So we throw a little français dans le mélange when I share. And I teach the method. The beauty is I've been able to teach it now, even being remote. And basically, Heartrise was born out of my work coaching and working with so many different people, and seeing that no matter how grand the vision was or how brilliant the plan was, when you don't deal with what's going on in your heart and you don't unlock a lot of the emotional residue. Oh my God, Siri thinks I'm talking to her. Sorry, I'm just going to turn her off. She got excited. It's like, I'm having trouble hearing you. Sorry, Siri, I'll deal with you later. That was amazing. She's got her own personality, that Siri. But the heart is the power source and the engine. And when I became really curious to understand how, when you really start to engage the heart, and I look at every decision I made in my own life, everyone was really guided by my heart. And when I didn't listen to my heart, it was one of those, oh, I should have, wish I had kind of thing. And so I became very intrigued by understanding the human heart, the science of it. I'm trained in many different modalities, from more of the energetic. So I'm trained in Reiki and shamanism and some of the more Eastern traditions. And then I've also been certified in some of the more science-based heart practices, like Heart Math is a leading edge research institute. So I studied the science of the heart. And it's not, we think of the heart, we're taught to think of the heart as this sort of like soft and mushy. And as creatives and passionates, we love the heart, but we don't always trust it. But what I realized is there's a real power source, an engine, a compass, a fuego, if you will, that lives in all of us. And when you learn how to harness that, there is a native intelligence. So it's not just woo-woo, it's actually very real. So when I work with companies, or I work with creatives or teams or anyone for that matter, a lot of leaders, it's amazing when you start to harness this power source, how it's intelligent, how it has its own natural rhythm. And when you listen to it, it can really lead you. So Heartrise is a method that helps you get out of the busy of the head, because right now we're so overwhelmed. There's so much coming at us. There's so much noise. Like, where do I focus? And even now, with everything being online, we were just talking about it, people are zoomed out, they're overwhelmed, they're overextended. And so when you instead learn how to plug into your own natural compass, your best guide, and this practice really helps you get into your heart space, into this heart compass, it really helps you deal with taking a lot of that busy and the noise and repurposing it as fuel. So everything is energy, right? So our thoughts are energy, as are our feelings. And this particular workshop series is called Master Your Vibes, Master Your Life. And why is that? The vibes don't lie. We know that, right? We're all vibrational beings. You're putting out vibes. You meet someone, they're putting out vibes. You feel their energy, right? Right away. Even on Zoom, it's so fun. I'm having the best time on all these Zooms and doing summits and speaking. You can feel someone's energy the minute they come into the Zoom room. for reals, right? You know, we think of it as just when someone walks into a physical room, but you can also feel it, and that's the vibrational resonance. It's the electromagnetic field. There's a lot of science to it. I won't get into that now because I have a brief time here, but the vibes are the energy that we're emitting. So your energy leads before you even open your mouth. So the heart is the most powerful source for that energy. And when you learn how to plug into that and harness it, watch out. You can really unleash your passion, your purpose, all of that beautiful energy that can guide you and support you. And it also helps us deal with a lot of the emotions right now, because the emotions are running high. We're all overextended. We're overwhelmed. We've been sheltering in place. There's so much unrest and uncertainty. And everything can really kind of shake us up and get us very heady. So what this does is, as a practice, it is an active meditation, and it teaches us how to get out of the busy and the stress and all the frenetic energy out there, and to really anchor in heart, to get really centered. And it's a 4-step method, so c'est pratique. It's really practical. You can use it on the daily, on the fly. I mean, I have people that use it like pretty much every moment these days, because it's just like one thing after another. You turn on the news. I mean, it's crazy. And there's a lot right now that is overwhelming. So when we can instead learn how to anchor, harness, and plug in and use this method, you can repurpose your fear, your stress, your anxiety as fuel, as inspiration, as creative fire. So mastering your vibes, you really activate that vibrational energy so that you're not blocked and holding all the energy, because we can be very emotionally constipated. We can be stuck with all the energy. If we don't feel the feelings and move through them in a safe, healthy way, which is what the practice helps you do, then we're just much more easy to erupt. You think about road rage or all the tension that we carry, and somebody says one thing, or a text comes in, or an email, and we don't realize we're being reactive. It's not about the email or the person that's driving too slow or taking too long, but it's all that stuff we haven't dealt with. So this practice helps us move through, build a heart resilience, a strength, an anchoring, a groundedness, and in so doing, you activate your passion, your purpose, and all that juicy rhythm that guides you. So that's the essence of what we're going to be doing. And I'm super excited to be bringing it to your creative community, because you are such a heart mama, and it's just an honor. And I'm grateful to be back here doing it. It's just so beautiful. I'm leading sessions all over the world right now, and it's so fun to be bringing it to your community. And I hope that all of you will join us. It's going to be a lot of fun. C'est pratique. You'll learn the method. You can use it in all of your creative passions. You can use it in your everyday life. You can use it in important conversations. If you have big life decisions, whatever it is you're moving through, this will support you. And I hope to see you and have you join us.
Oh, Jessie, thank you so much. Thank you. I mean, seriously, if I wake up with you every morning in my heart, I think I would be flying. It's that kind of energy that's very uplifting. We need it. We need to take care of our hearts, because that's the only way we're going to be able to do good and help others. So, and I even want to share that the last session I had with you, we had people from England. I remember it was like 3 a.m. Who was that person?
Yeah.
It was like all over the world was on this session. And I'm like, wow, we just connected with one word, the heart.
That's right. And as we love to say, connection, I mean, Heartrise sort of mantra is connection is our greatest currency. And it is. It's that currency of connection. It's that energy that connects us. And when we're connected, and actually I shared, it was this summit I was part of, I was speaking at, was all about trauma. And so I was speaking to trauma. We were dealing with a lot of inner city youth and a lot of troubled youth and foster care, and it was really powerful. And what I shared is, and I believe this so inherently, and anyone who knows me and knows the Heartrise practice, is we all know each other by heart. And I say that from my heart of hearts. And when we remember how connected we are beyond all the noise and all the stress and all the hectic everything out there, and we just remember that simple truth, and we come home to our hearts, it's amazing what's possible. So
thank you so much for sharing you and your heart with all of us. So there you go. This is Jessie, May Wolfe, Heartrise Movement. You can register for a program. Everything starts in July. Thank you, Jessie, for being with us tonight.
Pleasure.
I love you.
I'm so grateful. Thank you.